What is happening, everybody? I hope you're all well, and welcome back to Assassin's Creed Shadows. Now, we are all the way up here in Wakasa, in the town of Obama. We are hunting down, what is his name? The Fox. So we gotta meet Nagahide. I think we got this quest to meet Nagahide, like, forever ago. I just haven't been up to this portion of the map, but now that we knocked everybody else off, we got 3 targets left, so it was about time we headed up to Wakasa. I haven't done much open world exploration here, and to be honest, I don't really have time to. Last of Us Part 2 came out today, so right after I make this episode, I'm gonna be recording that. I mean, I dipped into Wakasa here and there. I have a general spread of waypoints for wherever we end up going here, but I haven't managed to do this area as thorough as the other ones yet. I'll get around to that though, probably while I'm editing or something later.
Nothing has happened to the Niwa family.
Nothing to see here.
Would that be such a bad thing?
Shit, it looks like there's something to see.
Silence.
Silence never does bode very well. He firing? He is firing. We gotta be fast.
Is that a melody I hear?
You are not one of them! Help me dispose of these snakes!
Of course. That sounds like a great idea, Nagahide. Mind if I loot your chest here? Well, at least we know you can fight.
Thugs than I expected.
You can definitely bang.
Thank you.
I am Naoe, an ally of Yasuke. I came to speak with you.
Good to know you, Naoe. I remember Yasuke. A good man and warrior. Talk must come later. First, let us attend to the dead.
You don't want those bandit corpses stinking up the place, huh? Gonna put a sour note on the apartment's value.
Life all ends the same. No matter what we've done, we end up in flames. Nothing matters.
Nothing like a little bit of nihilism.
We can choose to leave this land better than we found it.
Yeah, that's a bad thought process to start going down, the whole nothing matters thing. I'm thinking of reasons not to do things, rather than reasons to do
I am glad
things.
he's not here to bear the shame. My overconfidence would have been my downfall if you did not arrive.
Who are these attackers?
I do not know, but my clan is being hunted. Threats, ambushes, murders. These killers are loyal. I could not get a single word from their lips. I suspect they are the same people who hunted down Lord Nobunaga. That damned Akechi Mitsuhide. Misplaced trust. A little mistake.
What makes you say that?
All I have learned is they are led by a man who wears a mask. The Performer.
The performer. Does he wear a fox mask?
You are not the only one he has disturbed. We would like to find
Yeah,
you.
that's the one with the Kitsune mask. I mentioned that when we saw him in the lineup.
Perhaps I know one who can help. A man named Hong who deals in information. Say Mian to him, and he will know I sent you. Look for the red lanterns, or use your nose. You will not miss him.
Was that man involved in the invasion of Iga?
Yes, he was. As were many others.
That is the past. We are here now, fighting for the future. A trail of blood, a pile of bodies.
You know, the game
Our
isn't
enemy
doing a
works
very good
quickly
job
and
of
ruthless.
stating that. It's actually
We must be
understating
quicker
the
and look for the man Lord Nagahide mentioned.
internal conflict Naoe would feel about a lot of this.
Home. But what did he mean by using our noses?
I thought you would know.
Why would I know?
Does he smell like sake or something?
We should start.
Yeah, the internal conflict Naoe would feel with a lot of this stuff.
I will meet you
I mean,
there.
she's literally helping the people who slaughtered her homeland in order to fight a cult that killed her mother.
Tell him to save a bowl for me.
It's like, who do
bowl of
you
what?
who do you pick?
You will know it when you taste it.
Who do you pick, right? Or do you just try and kill them all? Can't do it alone. So you end up in this position where you gotta work with people who literally slaughtered your family and your neighbors in order to get the people who slaughtered your father and your mother. In central Obama, so you'll just be right around there, then, yeah? We're right. Yeah, and we can just run that. While I chit-chat about the internal conflict that Naoe would feel. Yeah, I'm not sure if I would be capable. You know, he's one of the men responsible for the invasion. You could just... It'd be very tempting to just kill him right there by the fire, but then you can't avenge the bigger picture. Naoe's doing a really good job of seeing the bigger picture here, and I feel like the writers are understating that. The only time we've ever even dealt with internal conflict as Naoe would have been with Oiche, and it took the decision from us. I guess they wanted you to play in canon mode, of course, but I picked the more RPG-like one, so I can at least pretend that I have a say in this.
Lord Nagahide said to follow our noses. It must be related to food.
He also said red lanterns. Here they are. What are we doing, man? I talk to you, kid?
You look so cool. Sister, play with us!
I do not have time now.
We found the red lanterns easy enough.
That delightful smell. This must be it.
What you whipping up for us?
Hello.
So, what are you having?
Udon, please. With vegetables.
So, what kind? Thin, thick, bamboo shoots, or seaweed?
Miyang.
So, Lord Nagahide sent you. Why?
His clan members were massacred. He said you might know who was behind it.
I heard. Terrible. But I just sell noodles. People talk easy when bellies are full. Many come by for my noodles. So, I learn things.
You get that scar on your face
Thank you
selling
for the
noodles.
Pirates cause trouble across Wakasa. Stealing, killing, smuggling. One group talked about their leader, Samemaru. Seen him around. Big man, scar on his face. Could strangle a horse. Said he was from Hiruga Bay.
We can start there. Anything else?
Lord Nagahide has more relatives in Wakasa. So more bodies in Wakasa. Unless you stop it. One of them eats here a lot. Always talk about Suruga Castle. Always talks a lot.
Yeah, he likes to talk, does he?
So, how are my noodles?
Best I have tasted in the time I have been here.
Kill the pirates. That's payment enough.
Sounds good to me. You know, he should have probably been a little more cautious about his description of the person, because he literally said a big dude with a scar on his face, and he's a big dude with a scar on his face.
Suruga Castle. I'll get started.
Safe travels, Naoe.
Come back
What to
again
do
for more noodles.
first? Let's take a look. So Honk has revealed that more of the Niwa family is being targeted in Suruga. Better hurry. Yeah, let's take care of the family because that's a time limit. If more of them die, then it's just bad for everybody. Satomo Gate. Where is Satomo Gate? You are here. And they are in the east somewhere. So right around here maybe. Indeed. Alright, so we don't have... Ironically, as I was talking about how I made sure I had things close by, of course it took us to the one place we do not have something close by. What would be the best bet here? This looks like it's up in a mountain. Yeah, that's by a shrine, so... Maybe this would be the fastest way. We can just jump off the waypoint, hop on the horse, and then we'll track him. I think this is the one at the castle too, so we're gonna get some new toys and loot for Naoe. Loot and all that stuff. Maybe even one of those clan banners too for Yasuke's quest.
I can't let them see me.
We're not gonna see shit, so we're just gonna dive straight out of the place. None the wiser. Back that. Grab my horse real fast. Yeah, I remember the fox was the one that stood out to me the most when they were all lined up. The one that made the most impression on me visually was the one in the kitsune mask. I wonder how many investigations we're gonna get for this guy. I mean, I'm just glad we're actually hunting him down. I mentioned in the last episode that I actually quite like the prep work that is involved in assassination targets. One of the reasons I like Syndicate so much, even all of its flaws. They did that really good in the first Assassin's Creed game too. You know, you gotta pickpocket, eavesdrop, do all that stuff to find out information, and then you get your in. I like all that stuff. It's a fun process. Helps with immersion and things like that. Hopefully it's not all some twisted game where Nagahide is actually like a bad guy. Only so many times Yasuke can get betrayed by people before he starts to just not trust people, right? And then again, after Lady Oichi, I'm kind of already not trusting anybody in general, so it wouldn't even surprise me at this point. Especially with that, like, spaghetti western kind of, I don't want to say goofy, but it is kind of a goofy style. Even some of the cutscenes and the angles they use feel very, what is the term for it? Ham-fisted. Some of this stuff is made like a slap your elbow, slap your knee kind of slapstick.
Lord Nagahide said I will find his relatives here.
Reminds me a lot of,
Mentioned a castle. I should look out for one.
I guess, like Bollywood, I suppose. Like, you remember when we killed the golden Teppo, right? The close-up angle where we shot in the cutscene and then the blood splattered everywhere.
You are the one who poisoned us, brats! Tell the...
What happened?
After our usual meal, our insides howled and churned like the wind in a storm. He can barely move. She poisoned us.
Do not blame your weak little stomachs on me.
There must be a reason you blame her.
Well, have you not heard the rumors? Oni-Yuri, the lone flower. A strange girl living in an abandoned hamlet. She was caught trying to escape from the kitchen. It is plain that she's the cause of this.
That is not enough proof.
Yeah, you can't just say it and make it true.
She's rotten, like her father. We used to work with him, the cheating bastard.
My father cannot be blamed when you do not know the prices on the market.
He's gone now. An ending deserving of a dog-faced pirate.
Your father was a pirate?
Well, if she did poison you, I'm starting to see why.
My father was not a pirate. How could you accuse a poor, defenseless orphan like...
Yeah, I mean, she's clearly manipulative,
Nothing
right?
matters when you lie.
Big sister, they wound me. I was merely trying to find scraps in their revolting kitchen. Please, help prove my innocence.
Ah, no, we deal with you now. Punish her.
Do not touch her. Not until we know the truth.
That a boy, Yasuke.
But we will hold her here until you return. We had our meal there, at the room down the road.
We'll be back.
I mean, shit. Maybe she did, maybe she
Girl
didn't.
seems unpredictable.
She's definitely manipulative.
Are you sure she's telling the truth?
She is quick with words and stands her ground. An interesting one.
And what if she did poison that man?
That is what we will find out. The kitchen should have the answers we seek.
I mean,
will
if
look around for clues.
she did poison that man, I would like to know why.
I should start looking where the men had their meal.
Regardless, I'm not just gonna have her randomly slaughtered in the street. Where's your kitchen? Let's track that, actually. Go to the objectives. Oh, she's a recruiter? Okay. We'll definitely grab this Kakarega too. Yeah, if we can recruit her, that's certainly gonna influence my decision making in this quest. Yeah, she's not fooling anybody with the manipulation, but quick tongue and some wit is useful if it's put in the right place. And he might be poisoned, but he's not dead, right?
I clean when I want to. Nobody comes in my kitchen. They're too busy putting food in their mouths. If you are done intruding, please leave. I have radishes to chop.
She doesn't pay much
I
attention.
need to take
then.
a closer look. The broth bowls are empty. They drank it all. I should check the kitchen where the broth was prepared. Ugh, the stench! Like a village dung heap. Ugh, these radishes are rotten. Some are missing. Would anyone eat these? This broth was tampered with. Could this be what made the men sick? Purple powder, ground from aconite flowers. Best not to touch. But what is it doing here?
She poisoned them with aconite.
I found everything I need.
Isn't aconite... I might be misremembering this, but isn't aconite one of the most lethal poisons in the world? Wouldn't they all just be very, very cooked at this point? I might be misremembering, but I'm pretty sure aconite is extremely lethal.
Should have never started working with pirates.
I'm.
You will be exposed, poisonous rat.
Do you speak to your wife with that mouse? Oh, I forgot. She left you.
Damn.
So, what did you find?
Only that the broth you ate did not look right.
It might have been tampered with.
Brat, you have been caught. You snuck something into our food, didn't you? Admit it.
That kitchen is filthy. The vegetables are rotten and the stench is disgusting. This is not my fault.
Don't trust the words of a pirate's daughter. She poisoned us.
Stop bringing my father into this.
It's not enough to cut her head off. It's looking like she's guilty, though.
Oni-Yuri is not to blame. The vegetables you ate reek of rot, and your kitchen is disgusting.
Horseshit. It is very clean.
You're
As
delusional.
clean as your outhouse. Are you done with your foolishness? I have better things to do. Thank you, big sister samurai. You've been a big help to me. But our paths end here. Goodbye.
You will not escape, blind rat. Get her!
Do you still think I pass end here, little one?
There is something odd about Oni-Yuri. She acts too sweet, too innocent. The vegetables were rotten. But what about the powder? What if she really did poison the men?
Even if she did poison them, she did not kill. Only caused mild discomfort.
And that could just be from food
Maybe these
poisoning,
men
like a
wronged her
regular good
somehow,
old food
or
poisoning.
her father.
The possible pirate. We need to know more before we decide whether to trust her. And before she inflicts mild discomfort on somebody else. Let us look into Oni-Yuri's past.
I'll get started.
We will definitely do that, but that is not what we're here for in this episode.
Oni-Yuri, what are you hiding?
There's the achievement for it, so I guess that is indeed a recruitment quest. Where's she at? 180 meters. We already started it, screw it. For the sake of consistency, let us go talk to her. Just to keep everything nice and clean. I don't think I've shown any of the recruitment quests, so might actually be a nice change to show you all how all that works before we sink on back to the investigation.
People used to fish here. Oni-Yuri lives here, by herself.
Or we could
Oh.
have rotten eggs here.
It is you.
When she steps out, it'll be a nice surprise.
You know they want to kill you
Do
outside,
they
right?
bother you often?
I'm used to it. They play childish pranks, but I always take back what is mine.
You handle yourself well.
Thank you. It is necessary when one lives all by their lonesome.
That's definitely
stay
true,
here.
especially as a young woman.
The sound of the waves reminds me of my father.
What was he like?
He was the best. Smart, kind, the biggest laugh. We used to play a game, making the sounds of the waves crashing against the shore.
The smallest thing can evoke memory. For me, I think of my father whenever I hear at Tsujibue.
Where's your father now?
The same as yours.
Why have you come here, big sister? Did those stupid men send you? Those men are selfish, dirty rats who betrayed my father.
I want to help you.
I'm fine. Though they have been stealing from me, I want to retrieve what they have taken.
The ones who were outside? What did they take?
Items of value. Such trouble I live with. Could you help me?
I thought you could handle them.
But you are so much stronger. They take what they steal back to a warehouse in their camp. Thank you.
Well, she's not very subtle, is she? This is in Eastern Satomo Gate. It is in a seaport. Maybe around here. Right there, okay. Well, let's go get her stuff back. Yeah, she's not very subtle with her manipulation. But she might be useful. Get a poisoner on board. I don't know if who you have in your league plays a part in any of this stuff at any point, but it'd be cool if they did, and if they do, then I want to make sure that I have a good spread. Her personality ain't too bad anyway. The only one I've kind of detested would be Yaya. And I just didn't like the way that as soon as you meet her, right, she's like preaching, she's telling you you're wrong and that you're a fool, you're damned and all that stuff. Like, you don't know me like that. That's why I didn't recruit her. I'm just not interested in the lectures, especially not in a game where our entire family was butchered and massacred. Considering she got so emotional over a hairpin too, I don't really think she had much of a leg to stand on. Bunch of fucking pirates. My heart does not bleed over bandits and thieves in a pirate outpost getting poisoned.
The warehouse must be here. I should stay hidden here.
We'll definitely try.
Oni-Yuri's bag. Full of purple flowers. I know what these are.
The poison she used on him. Nobody's surprised. Well, I think whoever just saw me at the end there just like blew himself the fuck up, so. Because we never entered combat. I saw the red line and then an explosion inside. Maybe he shot at me and hit like a barrel. That is what happened. That's very amusing. Oh, she definitely poisoned the man. She has a bag of aconite that they stole. Although I guess to a degree, maybe they did her a favor by yoinking that, because that meant there was no evidence in the kitchen. They betrayed her father and got him killed, and that's the reason she's poisoning him. I can totally vibe with that. If she's poisoning the pirate that snaked her dad out, then I'm cool with that.
Oh, you're back.
I mean, look at the size of her. It's not like she can roll up in there with a katana and ask for like a one-on-one duel.
You poisoned that broth with these flowers, didn't you?
You know what they are?
Aconite blossoms. When ground into powder, they act as a poison. Lethal in large doses.
They spread lies about my father and got him killed. I was nice enough not to kill them.
Pain for pain. I know that feeling.
They deserved worse.
I agree, if that's really what
And
happened.
my father was not a pirate, although he was killed by one. A bloodthirsty and cruel man. That man got sick and will suffer for the rest of his days at Amico Estate. You reap what you sow. Meanwhile, I live here all alone, occupying the time with my interests.
Your path doesn't have to be a lonely one. There are people out there. People for you.
What do you know about loneliness? I can deal with my own pain.
There are too many questions. I need to find the man who killed Oni-Yuri's father.
Spoke to the pirate. Northern Lake Sugetsu. At least it's right by our little hop and a skip. Man, I have so much stuff down here. Shit, this Oni-Yuri recruitment quest has more investigation than the one on the cultist did. I do like the scout mechanic. I like how since I built my base up, I have more scouts that gather intel for me and stuff.
Best be on guard.
I don't think we've had like legitimate brotherhood mechanics for a while in this game where they actually help you do shit.
Sickly. Big sister, what are you doing?
You will both die!
You're a samurai, not a pirate.
Oni-Yuri, the pirate's daughter. Is this about revenge? Pathetic. Your father must be so proud. His daughter, walking in his footsteps.
Pirate or not, my father had a saying. When the wolves are sleeping, be the prey who lies awake. Good night, and sweet dreams.
This man was a samurai. Your father was a pirate.
I was ill. My body was cold, but my head burned. When my father took care of me, this cruel man abused that vulnerability. I've been inflicting toxins on this man while he sleeps. He has been dying slowly, just as he left my father to bleed. Everyone thought my father a bad man, but he did it all to provide for me.
I know what you feel, Oni-Yuri. Your anger is real and you only see blood.
How could you know? How could you understand?
My father was also taken from me by a cruel man. My village died with him that day. I have fought and won many battles in anger, but I never won the battle within, until I traded that anger for purpose.
I am not a strong big sister. I only feel hate. The waves of anger, they do not stop.
They never do. But they can be used for something else. For good.
My father's death. It was my fault. I do not know how to do what you do.
We can teach you.
It is not too late to learn. Let us help you. Let us guide you through this storm. You are not to blame for your father's death. He is still with you. Together. Always. We have a place for you, Oni-Yuri. If you will join us.
What do you and your friends do?
We bring justice and peace to the land. And to ourselves.
Yes. I will join you. Big sister. Samurai.
There is a place we call home. Our friends will welcome you there.
Oni-Yuri! Friends do not lie to each other. Understand?
Friends.
Couple ground rules, huh?
I like that. I will do my best.
I think she's a little crazy, but
She is strong.
crazy and poisonous is something we need.
I hope we made the right choice.
We can help her, and her Fukia can help us. Don't worry, I'll make sure she stays on the right path.
Good. Junjiro keeps me busy enough.
Plus, bringing her into the fold
I will
like that
find you later, Naoe.
should be wreaking less havoc on the people here and putting all that hatred to good use against people who deserve it more. Not that she, you know, not that this samurai didn't necessarily deserve what he got. I would have preferred she just stabbed him in the neck while he had the chance rather than slowly poison him, but sounds like he was abusive in his own ways. My heart doesn't bleed, is what I'm trying to say, but at least now she can put that shit to work where it'll do more good. Instead of her just, you know, rampaging through the streets, giving everybody the smoke. So my horse just chilling here for me. Good boy. Glad they decided to stick around. Yeah, I think we made the right call there ultimately. I mean, what were we supposed to do? Let the pirates just cut her head off in the street? Good kid. Ah, yes. A castle indeed. Oh, no sense wasting time with it, right? I don't know why the door exploded, but I'm glad I know that that's a possibility now.
Tsuruga Castle. Lord Nagahide's relatives dwell here.
And a lot of soldiers and guards, which makes me surprised that they're in so much trouble. How did you all find yourselves in so much danger with all these samurai guards here? Kinda makes me wonder if they even need my ass. Let's pull up the map here. How many daimyo do we have in here? We actually don't have any yet. I can't complete this yet, I guess. Okay. I didn't even notice we weren't in a red zone.
I am sent by Lord Nagahide here to see the Niwa family.
I will tell them to expect you. Proceed.
Whoops. You know, sorry about the men outside. My bad. And the castle door that I opened and made you way more vulnerable.
Freshest one this week.
Throats at risk of being ripped open, and you only care about dinner?
If it is my time to go, I would rather leave with a happy disposition and a full belly.
That's a positive attitude.
In the shadows.
I am not here to kill you.
That is obvious.
Didn't dispute my
You
profession
are
though, huh?
in grave danger.
We heard what happened. But the elder told us not to worry. As you can see, we are having the most leisurely time.
Who would want to kill you?
I don't know. But they will be caught eventually. We have guards to keep us safe.
Yeah,
Some guests have
about
arrived.
that.
That melody again. I hear it. Who sent you? Ambushes. From the back.
Get away!
Getting cheeky with me.
I'm ready for you.
None left. I should return to the relatives.
They gotta get better help. That guy's up there snoozing in the middle of an invasion. Maybe I should hire a private... Not a private company like Anvil.
What happened?
You are welcome.
Music? Who is playing that tune? Saifukuji Temple. The elder asks you to go there.
What do you mean? The temple? Why?
Find the source of the music. The elder is tired. She has nothing else to say. Thank you for your help. May the temple hold the answers you seek.
I'm here for you and you're giving me riddles. I wonder if I can knock this down for later when I come clear this castle. Investigate the area. The band of outlaws take pleasure in raiding and pillaging the coastal regions of Wakasa. That's not the mission we're trying to do. Follow the biwa music. Southwestern Sotomo Gate. So southwest is like down here. Damn, we hear the music that far away. Holy shit. The ears on you, Naoe. No wonder she eavesdrops on Yasuke so easily. We hear that shit from like 500 meters away. Well, let's get this waypoint so that I can get back in here faster when we do come back to clear this castle. I'm sure we'll be allowed to later. Grab this while we're here. And I guess we'll just go figure out the music before we wrap the episode. We've already been going for around 40 minutes, but I'll probably let this one run a little longer since I'm going to be doing Last of Us Part 2 alongside this now. Probably let these episodes start to run a little bit longer. I'll probably only record one Assassin's Creed today, so that's another reason why I let it go a little. Make up for the fact that it'll be the only episode today. The temple. We actually don't have much around here. Pretty dead. Alright, horse. Let's go, buddy. Yeah, some kind of warrior monk with the music, maybe. Or it's just a fox playing tricks. He is called the performer, right? Maybe it's the fox. Somebody's playing tricks with me.
Annoying and cryptic. Whoever is playing that music means it as a threat. Saifukuji Temple, the place the new elder mentioned. What will I find?
Oh, it's you again.
Are you still waiting for the Itachi tree to bear fruit?
When this tree bears fruit, I will be the first to collect it.
Biwa music.
Look at the trees. The geography of it all. The architecture is a wonder. Such intricacy.
Well, that's where the music is.
Anyone being so robbed or greedy? The music is coming from there.
What am I here for? He has something to say to me.
You play well.
My dear, you gave me a scare. Sneaking up like that.
Sorry. I was sent by the Niwa Elder. I am looking for a biwa tune.
Oh, lovely. A new student. First, I need to know your capabilities. Do you play?
No. I play the tsujibue.
A lovely wind instrument. I favor the strings myself, but I do appreciate it. Has your interest pivoted to the biwa then?
No lessons for me, thank you. I am searching for a specific melody. Sad and soothing.
There is no question that music cannot answer. It tells a story without words.
I agree with that.
Listen. A day out in the town. The smell of grass and a moment with loved ones. A happy day.
Music is in its best form when it tells stories, in my opinion.
One of a kind. Melancholy.
Like Hotel California, masterpiece of a fucking song.
A distant past.
I know this melody. This is it.
You do? It's an original, composed by one of my students.
Who?
Takeda Motoaki, one of my best. This piece was a tribute to what his clan lost, and his dreams of the past.
Like a memory of home. Does he still come here?
No, he was like a son to me. But then he started to deal with wicked people and dark deeds. Cruel pirates, staining the surf red with blood. The people have suffered so dearly in their wake. Perhaps now you could help me. Help Wakasa.
How?
Find these pirates. And then set us free from fear. And return to me when it is done.
It'd be my pleasure if we're being honest. Sign me up on that.
Takeda Motoaki. What do you have against the Niwa clan?
Now imagine what he just gave us is the open world quest to kill like 100 pirates in the area, I would assume. Yeah, indeed. Oh, we recruited Oni-Yuri. She was part of that. Okay. Well, that's an interesting tie-in. He just told us to kill them all, and we already signed her up. Alright, Smuggler's Gambit. Track down Samemaru. I assume somewhere up here. Yeah, the people of Wakasa. There's the assassinate pirate board part that I was talking about. So we've been going for 45 minutes here now. We can probably go talk to them. We'll see, well, let's just see. Let's see how long it takes. Let's see what the objectives are once we get there. I might end up splitting this and then just hunting down the fox next episode. But we got most of the investigation stuff done already, regardless. So, can I move game, please? There we go. That was almost a giant problem, huh? Get some scouts back just in case. Oh boy. Yeah, I'll just play this one by ear. I'll keep playing it out, and if it starts dragging on too long, we can at least go talk to the guy, right? If the objective is gonna be long.
Hirugabe, a perfect spot to remain out of
What the hell just exploded? What? it the hard way then. Not that I mind. Pretty sure we gotta take care of these guys anyways, right? For the pirate quest we just got. Could have been a little cleaner.
A nasty lair for a nasty man. A clue might be here. The man we are hunting is using Samemaru and his pirates to murder the Niwa clan. That tune, I've heard it before. At Niwa's estate.
Enough with the petty squabbles. Did I not tell you about Niwa's warehouse? Did your men not extract several valuable goods from there, enabling you to earn coin? And I do not know why you remain stubborn. We will talk in person. Meet me at my estate. You know where it is. The performer.
It's not safe.
Oh, you're about to have a bad day. Oh, you did say you knew I was here. Good instincts. One more clue for this ass. There it is. Oh, you don't like that? I'll leave those assholes down there. You got plenty.
Samemaru and his mysterious partner are meeting in Obama. I need to find out who this partner is.
Import batch 38 success. Awaiting more performer. Performer not giving me the shipment of slaves. Don't know what he's doing. Time is short and I have someone else to answer to. Oh, he's a slaver? You guys cooked.
Takeda Motoaki is behind the music. He is the one we seek. Lord Nagahide should know where to find him.
Yeah, he just signed his own death warrant by dealing in slaves. That'll be the end of that. And it looks like that wrapped us straight up to knowing where we gotta go. So as soon as this combat drops, I'm gonna head on back to Nagahide and then I'll wrap the episode before we talk to her. And when we pick up next time, we can just take care of the performer and call it a day. Oh, that's why. Come on then. What do you got for me? Not enough. Let's try that again. Let me show you how it's done. You gotta refill our supplies too before we wrap. She is right here. Perfect. Go back to our kunai. Alright everybody, since we're all squared up on this now and ready to get into the investigation proper, that is where I'm going to wrap this one up. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe, leave a like and a comment. If you want to support the cause and help improve the channel, please do check out the links in the description below. Otherwise, stay tuned and I'll see you soon with more Assassin's Creed Shadows. Take care everybody, have a great day. Peace.